G'day. This video is for Ethan. Mate, this is how I make the curry chicken that we like. I thought I'd record it so that you can learn how to use it. And if anyone else wants to copy, then that's cool too, I don't care. Basically, mate, go to the stir fry section and get chicken that's already cut up to stir fry. I know it's not as nice as the breast, but it just 3 cuts, you're done. And the whole idea about this is making a bulk set of curry that you can then use for lunches and dinners throughout the week, so you only have to cook, you know, a few times a week. Basically got a saucepan, bit of butter in there. I'll turn that on in a minute. I've got a yellow curry, a tin of coconut cream, I've got some any old diced tomatoes, salt and pepper. Try and use a man pepper shaker because this is a man meal, and some good old tomato paste. And an onion. Cut it up. Doesn't have to be too fine. Just rough cut up onion, and away we go. So this stove's probably going to make too much noise, but stuff happens. So do yourself a favour and go and get an induction cooktop. They are goddamn the best. Just so quick to heat up. You basically turn on and you've got instant heat. And like, this thing was like $40 at Kmart. Like, why bother with anything else? I had one of the old style and non-induction ones, just a normal, I don't know, convection I guess you'd call it, and oh my god, you know, I could boil the jug quicker, let's just say that. So basically I popped a bit of butter in there. I'm just bringing that up to heat, and then I'm going to start putting little bits of chicken in the pan just to brown it. Now I'm not trying to cook it, just trying to brown it, and then I'm going to whack it on this other plate here. Let's get this thing firing, because yeah, you're not trying to cook it all the way through or anything like that, you're just trying to get it a little bit brown. As you can see, this thing fires up so bloody quick, it's not funny. Now, utensils. That's always your choice. But something about a wooden spoon. I like a wooden spoon. I don't know why. It gives you that feeling that, you know, like we can use plastic and whatever, and yeah, it's efficient and whatever, but I don't know. You use a wooden spoon, you feel like you're cooking. Alright, I'm going to pause it here, brown this chicken, then I'll come back to you. Alright, welcome back. Just about finished browning on the chicken, and then we're going to, basically I've got a plate here and I'm just whacking it all on. And as I said, you don't have to cook it through, it's just trying to get it a little bit brown. That's all there is to it. Okay, next step, get your onions and get them cooking. So whack your onions in. As I said, they don't have to be rough, we're only rough chop, nothing crazy. And once we've got them going, I might add a bit of butter to that. Ooh, butter. We'll get them starting to look a little bit opaque, and then we'll start to add our curry in and chicken, and then we add the other stuff in. Turn that down a bit because wow, she's cooking hard, cooking quick, as you can see. Alright, so with this yellow curry, I normally grab a good couple of teaspoons full. Oh, look at that, I'm nearly out. If you weren't out, you'd probably put maybe 3 in. The other alternative is that you can put it in with the chicken when you're actually cooking the chicken, but I just find it makes it all messy, and this does the job as well. So I'm just going to empty this jar out. All good. The other hot tip is, I don't know about you mate, but I always don't have fingernails, and these things are a pain in the butt. So I always get a spoon and do that with the lid, and when you're right. Pain in the butt. Alright, they're ready to go. Get this cooking. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit, just to burn a bit. Don't worry about it, mate, because you're about to hit it with chook, and that'll cool it all down. So we add our chook back in. Beautiful. Now, one more tip. You saw the board I was cooking, I had raw chicken on it before. Make sure you wash that board with the hottest water you can get your hands on, because I've got to tell you, mate, it's you might be chopping something else up with that board, so make sure you bloody clean it up, because raw chicken can have salmonella and all that sort of crap in it, so it's not all that good for you. Right, so now, as I said, this is about making it fast and easy. Grab your tomato tin, whack her in. You've got to make a judgment call. You might need to have another tin of tomatoes. I'll have to look if I've got it. Whack in your coconut cream. Done. See how easy this is, mate? Minutes. Dinner ready in minutes. Grab your tomato paste. Don't understand why they make these packets so bloody hard. There we go. Whack that in. Beautiful. Alright. Now, mate, you're going to make a mess. That's okay. You just clean it up afterwards. And as long as you sort of do it straight away. And also, as I've been going, I've been washing up, and because this is now all about getting it to the simmer, so that all that stuff you just put in starts to bind together. Now, this is just, I guess, the meat component, and then I normally can either have broccoli or rice that I'll cook separately. If you're trying to do full paleo, which this is, you can cook your broccoli and put it over the top of in a bowl, or do what I'm going to do and just cook up some 1 minute or 2 minute rice and have it with rice today, because I can. So I'll just get this thing stirring, get it on the boil. Now, I'm no chef, I don't know, but this is where I normally add some salt and pepper, and then I only add a little bit because it's easy to put in and it's hard to take out. Make sure you use your Man pepper shaker. That done. Nah, there's no other food in the pantry. That's alright. I mean tins. I was looking to see if there was any other tins, but yeah, I think this is all good. And now it's just a matter of giving it a stir. Put the plastic spoon away and use the wooden one. It's harder, it doesn't work as well, but for some reason it just makes you feel like you're cooking better. Sort of like, I don't know, that conversation we had about driving convertible cars, you know. A real man shouldn't drive a convertible car. A convertible car is just not a real man's car. Alright, I'll pause it there, I'll get it simmer, but take note of the colour that it is, because as it simmers it actually gets a bit darker. So, back in a couple of minutes. Okay, back again, and now I'm hoping that you can see the difference in colour. You can see how now it's a much deeper orange, and flavours coming through, it's simmering away. And look, to be honest with you, you can let this simmer for ages if you want to. You can see it's quite liquidy right now. And look, if you didn't want to zap your broccoli, you could cut your broccoli up and whack it in now, and cook the broccoli in the broth, which makes it really nice as well. I don't think I have any. Far out, Brussels sprout, I do. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Bit of a wash. Cut off some little cobs. Easy this is, mate. Look at this. Seconds. Seconds. Make sure they're not too big. Got to fit them in your gob. Alright. And hey presto, whack them in. A bit like so. And that's why you wash your board really freaking well. Because otherwise I've already got salmonella on the broccoli. And you don't want that. No one wants salmonella on their broccoli. Wow. I don't think you do anyway. Alright. We will wooden spoon those in. And then we'll come back to serving. Yeah, I'm not going to have the rice, I'm just going to be happy with the broccoli. It's a mess. Alright, see you soon. Okie dokie, we are done, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you call everyone in the house and go, dinner's up, and away you go. So, wooden spoon go away now. And basically grab a bowl, mate, and dish her up. Try and be a little even with the broccoli. And enjoy. So I know it probably doesn't look all that fancy, but I've got to say, turn that off. It tastes bloody good. Anyway, enjoy. See you, mate. I'll talk to you soon.